Good evening, everyone. I am so excited that you are joining us on this Thursday afternoon to talk about the film Beba. This is an extreme privilege to be able to talk about this film today, and I'm really excited to share the space with all of you and with the creator of this film, Rebecca Huntt. Just to tell you a little bit about RAICES, we are headquarters in Texas. We have been established since 1986. We have been an immigration advocacy organization. We took a national role back in 2018 with family separation crisis, and we continue to do that work today. As all of you know, family separation is not an anomaly here in the United States. It's part of immigration policy, and so our work is extremely important to continue to make sure that families remain together here in their home. We fight in the courtrooms, in the halls of Congress, and alongside of our community members for the human rights of the immigrant community. And just to tell you a little bit about the important work that my colleagues do, we have over 10,000 cases open every single year to make sure that our immigrant community has direct legal representation and make sure that they're able to stay here with their families. Again, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Ana Maria Rea. I am the VP of Advocacy here at RAICES, and I am super excited to have this space with Rebecca Huntt. She is the creator of this film, Beba. She's an Afro-Latina writer, director, born and raised in New York City. She wrote and directed her first feature-length film called Beba that many of you have seen, and if you haven't seen it, it'll be available until this Saturday at midnight, so make sure that you check it out. The film premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival and was just released by Neon in 2022. Rebecca was recently included in New York City's 40 Under 40 list and was a participant to the Gotham Documentary Lab. I am so excited to talk to her. I really want to pick her brain about this film, and I want all of you to hear this wonderful project that took 8 years in the making. But before we do that, I want to make sure that you all have a chance to see the trailer. If you haven't watched the film, again, it'll be available until this Saturday at midnight. And just to give you a little peek start on the film, here is a trailer.
You are now entering my universe. I am the lens, the subject, and the authority. Every one of us inherits the curses of our ancestors. I'm watching the curses of my family slowly kill us, so I'm going to war. And there will be casualties. When I move back to New York City, I ignore that I've taken my mother's bed. She sleeps on the couch now. I don't care. Daddy's happy I'm back.
You always talk way too much.
I'm just gonna tell the story one more time.
Like you don't know when to stop.
You're an American, she says. I tell her I'm first generation. The older women warn me, and never see you as a human being.
Mom, your attitude is not cool.
So who's gonna talk you? Shit. When you have a kid, you're gonna realize that this is love. That's the real one.
Understand this. There is a price to pay for everything you do.
Brave, stubborn, narcissistic. Beba. You are now...
Rebeca, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm really excited to talk to you about this really powerful film and just poetic and deep and honest. The first thing I want to ask you about your film, and again, thank you so much for sharing us with us in our organization. Here at RAICES, we believe that law is downstream from culture and that storytelling is an avenue for many people to be able to tell us about themselves, to treat it as a form of activism. But for you, what compelled you to share your story in such an honest way?
First, Ana Maria, thank you for having me. The work that RAICES does is so incredible, and I just wanted to say that it's an honor for me to be here, and thank you. What compelled me to tell my story, or part of my story, was I was a recent college graduate. I had come from this sort of utopian-esque, very wealthy, elite liberal arts college back to my sort of tumultuous one-bedroom apartment. And so I was navigating, those worlds and those relationships, and then also my relationship to society and to coming of age. And, just like in 2012, when I graduated, in 2013, there was Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, all these things were starting to surface. And then also it was like when you graduate from college, or even if you don't go to college and there's, you get to a certain age, it's like, okay, now it's time to be an adult and like morph yourself into something that fits in this very specific system that is laid out for you. And I desperately wanted to create and forge an authentic path for myself, and also be able to connect with people on a more authentic level. And so that is what, that's what made me go for it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I think that definitely is something that is exude from the film. As you watch it, I think one of the rawness and honesty of your experience is one of the things that helps the viewer identify themselves in your own experience in some ways, right? But also to be able to have a glimpse of again, these 8 years of your life is just a very compelling story. Something that we see here in our work in immigration is how much trauma impacts the families that we serve throughout generations. In the film, you speak about the curses that you and your family have inherited from your ancestors. Can you tell us a little more about that and what that meant for you to represent that in the film?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I think there's one line that says, or there's a line in the film that says something like, as a product of the new world, I carry an ancient pain in which I used to hurt those closest to me. Roughly, that's what I wrote, and that's what I say. And I think that kind of defines or summarizes it. It's like we are these channels, like as human beings, like we are channels as well. And we channel and inherit not only the energy, like not only do we inherit things from our ancestors, but we channel the energy around us. And so a lot of the times when you're an immigrant, whether it's willing or you're a displaced person, a lot of the time the narrative is because you're searching for something better than you already have, than what was presented to you or what you were born into. And so with that comes, you know, whatever inherited trauma was from your ancestors that you're coming from, who were in that situation, and then also the sort of being you know, an antenna for what's going on around you, and the hustle and the survival and the fight or flight mode. It's, you know, we talk about a lot, especially as, you know, first generation or immigrant community. And I thought that that was something that was really important to be portrayed. But I also feel like we all have those curses, and there's no really, like, no one really belongs. Because if people really belonged, then we wouldn't have these systems. So there is, I also do feel, as much as, you know, my experience is particular to these certain kind of curses or these traumas, we all, immigrant or not, like, this is transcending race, class, gender, what have you, we all inherit the curses of our ancestors. We are all deeply traumatized in this world. This is a, you know, it's an incredible, life is a gift, but it's that what we've created for life is traumatizing in ways, you know, the system we've created is a traumatizing one.
Yeah, I really appreciate that you make that distinction, right? And how important it is to acknowledge that, immigrant or not, right? Like, we were all inheriting these traumas from our ancestors. And in the film, one can really see it's a really good visual representation of that trauma that is being a first generation American. And I think you really help us get a good understanding of what that looks like through your film. Can you share with us what being first generation means to you?
Yeah, I mean, I think as much as we're talking about the curses, there's also the blessings, right? And I would always, like, there's nothing about who I am, where I'm from, what I've been through, what I've experienced that I would ever change. And, you know, there's a poem in the film where the line is like, "Dear God, make me come back black every time." That's a prayer that I have for every lifetime. If I am fortunate enough to come back and be a human being, I pray that God brings me back black every time. So I just want to, you know, also put that in there. Like, it's, I think these things, there's also blessings and joy and wealth, profound wealth in that. But I was gonna say, now I said that and then I forgot the question.
Yeah, that's okay. That's the beauty of these lives, right? We can have a conversation, and really I wanted to get a sense of what it meant to be a first generation to you. You know, I
Right.
mean, especially through the film. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, being a first generation American is a different sort of double consciousness, because there's, you know, I'm a New Yorker more than anything. I'm a New Yorker. But, you know, I have these parents who come from these Caribbean and South American countries. And you know, there's this, it's very nuanced, because I at once belong to so many of these different cultures, and then also don't really belong to any of them, but have a understanding and connection to all of them. And so, and I also just feel like there's, you know, some of the things that my parents instilled in me, and like watching them sort of navigate this foreign country and this foreign system and these foreign people and these foreign languages, kind of instilled in me a responsibility to show my gratitude by creating and producing and just like making something of myself. Like, you didn't just come here for no reason. Like, there's a responsibility there where I feel like I have to show my gratitude in my success in a way, which I don't think is like the healthiest thing, but it's just the reality.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a really good point, especially because, again, being in that space, in that immigration space, me being an immigrant myself, but then also just hearing the narratives and stories from our clients, from we represent a lot of young people and families who are now having children themselves here in the United States. And I think that last point that you just made is so important, in that feeling of responsibility to make something of yourself and to show gratitude for um, being given a set of opportunities in a country like the United States, right? And it's interesting because I identified a lot with your dad at the beginning of the film, when he was sharing about how he told his friends that he was going to migrate to Estados Unidos, and then the way that they referred, to the country is right. I thought,
Fundillo. Pero they
yes,
were doing that to him because it was so bizarre that this Black Dominican kid who,
yeah.
was born on a sugarcane plantation would go. So they were like, "You're going to my asshole. You're not going to the United States."
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, it's, you hear it, and when you hear it in Spanish, you laugh, because I had never heard of that saying before. I was like, man, I gotta keep that one in my pocket. But also, to your point, right? Like, it's being an Afro Latino who was gonna come to the United States, where the sentiment is known, like they don't like Black people here, right? And to your, again, placing it back to what you were saying about being first gen, it's really important to hear um, artistic people like you and filmmakers express themselves about that responsibility that does come from being a first gen. So I appreciate you sharing that piece, and through the lens of being an Afro Latina.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, and kind of, along the same lines, I think another piece of the film that was really interesting, and that I would really love to hear your thoughts on. There's a moment where you're having a conversation with your Harvard professor, Annie, and she's talking about respectability politics, right? And she's telling you, Rebecca, you can't be late to class. You can't do this. You can't do that, right? Like, everybody else can at this university, but you can't. Can you tell us a little bit more about that piece of advice that you were given then, and how you understand it now, and how it has evolved for you?
Yes, I think that is sort of respectability politics on the big screen. It was this biracial professor who's coming in from Harvard University and sees me, who, hasn't come through the system or been raised in a family in which I had access to the sort of unspoken etiquette of, the sort of liberal white elite, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's all these sort of unspoken rules and behaviors that are only really uh, highlighted when you're not doing them. And
Mm-hmm.
so, having this professor who understood and had known, and who also just understands the fact that I didn't have access to that, telling me, okay, like, here, like, I think it was more like, here, this is what it is. No one's ever going to tell you this, but this is how you have to speak. This is how you have to present yourself. This is how you should dress. This is how you should be. And these are what the rules are. But I'm not even saying you should follow these rules. I'm saying because of this, there's a whole nother set of rules that you have to follow to even be in the running of being a validated being here. It's not just enough that you got into this school. Now
Mm-hmm.
there's a whole nother, like, game or fight that has to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Where you have to be in the ring constantly. And I feel like it's interesting because when people, like, it's a direct sort of what's the word? It's a direct, sorry, it's like a direct result. It's a direct result of this sort of meta narrative and these social constructs that we live in, that we're constantly navigating, these invisible social constructs and compositions that we're navigating that put certain things on top, and then and certain things aren't, or certain things aren't. And so I remember saying, okay, like if I'm here, I might as well learn the rules, follow them, so then I can break them. And I'm not saying that what I did was right. It's just like Annie says, like she's not saying that what she did was okay. She told me like this is what it is here. If you want to be successful in this lens, in this route, in this route, in this way, this is what it is. So you can either follow this or not. And I was like, all right, well, fuck it. I'm already here. So I'm going to do it. And I did. And I really went for it. And then once I went for it and I started following the rules and I stopped wearing belly shirts and I stopped using slang and, sort of slang or going to the bathroom during class, or, making sure I was 15 minutes early. Once I started doing that, I realized like how everything around me started changing, right? Like we're talking about being antennas. It was just like, whoa. And I just was moving differently and navigating differently. And that sort of unlocked other ways and understandings. And then at one point when I graduated and I realized, okay, it's interesting because that's in sort of this enclosed institution that has now prepared me to behave in this world and to behave and contort myself for this system when we're talking about adulthood and like how we move through and navigate, the meta narrative and the space and the systems that we create on a global level. And then once I kind of realized like, oh, okay, like I get what's going on. And I know this is really meta, but I feel like your question was kind of meta. So I'm giving you a meta answer.
Yeah.
So once I realized that, I started being like, fuck this. Like, I know all the rules. I have this piece of paper that says that I know the rules. And like, now I'm going to wear belly shirts. I'm going to break all the rules. I'm wearing a belly shirt right now. I only wear belly shirts. It's weird. It's like after that, it's like this thing where even if it's winter, I'm always in a belly shirt because I was like told that I should never wear belly shirts. So now I'm always wearing for respectability politics. So now I'm always wearing belly shirts. It doesn't matter if I'm in an interview or what space I'm in, like usually wearing a belly shirt. I talk in slang all of the time. And it's interesting because it's not the same kind of slang that I spoke in like when I was growing up. Like there's something a little bit more intentional about my slang now, but I slang all the time. Doesn't matter who I'm around or how, but it's also just because I know that because I'm so confident in my vocabulary and like my ability to navigate vernacular and write that I feel confident in just speaking in slang because it's like, I don't care. This is also meant to where I'm from and who I am. And although it's interesting because like now I'm breaking the rules, but before I didn't even know there were rules to break. So it's a thing, it's like respectability politics. They really fuck with you in a way. I'm not supposed to curse on here. Sorry.
This is about you and the film, and this is you, and I love it. So thank you for that, because those are the conversations that we should be having, right? Especially when we're talking about these topics, because to your point, those are systems that have been created to tell us about rules that we didn't even know existed, and that box us in such a way that then you question who you were after that, but you never actually did until then, right? So that's why it's also so important to just be real and have these raw and honest conversations. And the reason why I think your film is so powerful, because that's what it is. And one of the things that jumped out at me a lot, going back to what you just shared with us, is again thinking through the immigrant story from your parents and what that meant for you and your siblings as being first generation Americans here is that there's not just either good or bad, right? Whether you're immigrant or not. There's all of it exists in the same playing field. And I think it's helpful to hear exactly what you just expressed about hearing that set of rules, understanding what it meant for you to break them, and then in a way finding empowerment in that, about being who you are. Another piece that I think that jumped out at me, and I really want to hear what your thoughts are. There's a moment in the film where you show us, when you visit Venezuela, and you speak about how that is a place of peace for you, and it's a place of good things for you, and then your visits stop, right, because of the turmoil that started to happen under Maduro in Venezuela. Can you tell us a little bit more about why that place meant peace for you, and independence and good things, right? And what it was like knowing that you couldn't go back?
Yeah, Venezuela's a very tender thing. It's actually a very tender topic for me, because I do feel like it was, and I think that it's shown in the film, even though it's a very short amount of time, but it was a place in which, I lived in a 1-bedroom apartment, and growing up in New York, and my family wasn't always the warmest. It wasn't the warmest environment. Again, we're talking about the sort of fight or flight mode, and the traumas, and in this very, enclosed space, my parents constantly having to navigate this foreign land. I'm not saying that I didn't, like I said, I wouldn't give it up for anything in the world. I love New York, but Venezuela was like like it was like heaven. I mean, I was in the Andes. We would go on road trips. My uncles, my cousins, everybody was so like close. They were so happy. They were like, it was just it was also las vacaciones. O sea, it was summertime, but it was a different vibe. And I realized, like, this is also a part of me. Like, I'm not just this. There's also this entire other side of me that like lives in the Andes mountains and knows how to camp, and like eats arepas and patacones y cachapas, and who likes gaitas, and I remember, and family parties, and just like enjoying life. It was simple. Most of these things, most of the greatest things in life are so simple that you can't even fucking explain them. And that's what that was for me. I had my own room in my grandmother's beautiful house with a patio where there was a turtle named Madonna who used to like chill under the mango tree. I don't know how to explain that to you, but it was the greatest time of my life. And so, there's nothing like childhood summers. And so, in that sense, when Venezuela was kind of taken away from me, I feel like, and I even feel like guilty talking about this, but because I'm an American kid who was born and raised in New York City. I cannot imagine what it was like for Venezuelans who were living in the country and who are living in the country and have seen its demise, because it was such a beautiful, powerful country. It was the richest country in Latin America, more oil than Iran. Like, the natural resources of this country were unparalleled by any other country in the world. I mean, it had everything. And so I can't even imagine what it would be like for un venezolano. O sea, even my family members who I talk to all the time, who live in Miami or Chile or Argentina, and have to be immigrants in these other countries. I can't imagine what it's like for them. But I just know that for me, such a huge part of me was displaced or like taken away from me.
when I could no longer go back to Venezuela. And I think that's part of the reason why I live in Mexico, and it's part of the reason why I made this film. Who knows if I would have had to make this film if I would have been able to. I was supposed to go to Venezuela for college.
Interesting. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
that's wild. That's wild. Thank you for sharing that.
Film, but it wouldn't have been this.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for sharing that with us, Rebeca. I, as I mentioned, when we first started this conversation, to your point, our clients and the immigrant community that we represent, these are sentiments that they too share. They are sentiments that, like your description of el patio con la tortuga, and those are things that we constantly hear from our clients describe to us about the beauty of their homeland, of where they're coming from, and how disheartening it is to be uprooted and displaced in such a way where it's survival, right? Like either you're uprooted or that's it. And that's really unfortunate. And I'm grateful to be able to hear your story, and to be able to know that we are able to have works like your film to be able to also process that, right? Because part of having beautiful works of art like this one, and so poetic and so real, are also pieces that helps us process all of those things that we have left behind, that we haven't been able to. And so I think it's another reason why your film, I think, is so powerful in so many ways. So I really appreciate you sharing that piece that you just did with us. Shifting a little bit, I'm really curious to hear about again, like your film took you 8 years to put together. In a conversation you and I had yesterday, you shared a little bit of what that was like for you, and what was it like, that journey that you went through in those 8 years to put this film together? What was it like? What do you want our viewers to know about this journey that you went through putting your beautiful piece together?
I don't know if there's anything I would want them to know specifically, but it was rough. It was also beautiful, and I was learning and growing and healing and processing and opening wounds, and it was messy, and I was, in pain. I was, making art, and that's how it is a lot of the time, I think. And I feel like, I had 3 different jobs at all times, and I just felt like it was something that I had to do for my own survival. I don't know how else to describe that.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I think, again, going back to some of the things that you've already shared, it feels like a piece of the healing journey. And I definitely don't want to assume that, right? But watching your work feels like a little piece of the healing, and I appreciate you sharing that with many viewers, because you hear in storytelling about the immigrant experience, sometimes you don't also get that piece that you just mentioned, right? The pain and the difficulty of what that looks like. So it's helpful to be able to also see that, because that's part of our journey too. And so it's good that you share that. And kind of going off of that, towards the end of your film, you share a quote from James Baldwin about optimism. And can you tell us about the quote, and tell us why that quote resonates with you so much?
Yeah, he says, "I can't be a pessimist, because being a pessimist means that this is like a rough," he says, I'm not a pessimist. I won't be a pessimist, because being a pessimist means that you've sort of just como que like you've invalued life to be an academic matter, and it's not. It's so much more than that. There's like the magic and the profundity and, you know, all that is to exist. And so he says, and I must be an optimist and survive whatever, you know, it is that we have to survive as human beings. This is obviously me paraphrasing and putting in my own like whatever, but and that's just how I feel. And I, you know, it's like as much as we can sit here and like discuss these things and or make what we, you know, create or whatever we're doing as individuals or as communities to contribute to the system, you know, in resistance or in thriving or whatever, there is a magic to it all. And that's I think why earlier in the conversation I said I just want to let you know, like I talk about the curses, but also like I wouldn't change a thing. Like overall, I feel like I'm a very blessed human being. And I think a lot of immigrants or first generation children or persons who live in the United States, like we do have this pride, you know, in our culture, and we do feel very blessed to have this sort of more expanded scope and perspective of what it's like to exist on this planet, you know, in different forms and ways. And so, and yeah, I mean, I think that's partially what he's talking about, but it's magic. Being alive, like life is pain, right? There's like suffering. It's synonymous. Like you're here, you're gonna suffer. You know, whether you are, it doesn't matter where you come from, what you look like, who you are. It's suffering. This is the plane of suffering, but it's also an incredible gift because with that, you're also able to feel some of the most incredible things, whether it's love or joy or just feeling your breath. Or looking out, I'm looking out at this window right now and there's these like really green leaves just like chilling on my window. And like that's a transcendent gift. Like just even the fact that I can do that is incredible. You know, my grandfather, my grandfather who's in the film, who was a sugarcane sharecropper, he used to say, you know, well, I have a lot of issues, but I'm glad because only people who are alive have these issues. Like you can have problems if you're alive. And so there's something about that is just like, there's still within all of this, there's still magic that transcends, you know, some of these like distractions or meta narratives that we have, or even tragedies that we experience.
Yeah. I love that, Rebeca. I think it's helpful to hear that like redirection, right, of the experience that is life, because it is very easy to focus on the sadness, on the difficult things, on the trauma, and yet to your point with James Baldwin's quote, there's also this whole other piece that we have the beauty to even experience that, and it's with gratitude that we're here and able to do that. And so I really appreciate your take on that. If you had to say one thing that you really, really want viewers to take away from watching Beba, whether they've already seen it prior to this conversation or they're going to watch it after hearing this amazing conversation that we've just had, what is the one thing you really want people to take away from your film?
I just hope that they feel a little bit more free and are able to accept their own experiences more. I hope for you, for anybody who's seen it, or for anybody who wants to see it or is going to see it, or for anybody who's, I don't know, that was my phone, sorry, for anybody who's not interested, sorry, I don't know why it's ringing, it's just the hotel phone. For anybody who's, hold on. For anyone who's not interested in seeing it as well, just like I hope you were able to live a bit more freely.
Yeah. It's true. I mean, you had that effect on me. I watched it and I was like, yes, I've never seen anything like this. I just watched a poem. I didn't know that one could do that. And it felt freeing. So I definitely think it's something that your film exudes. Um, Rebecca, is there anything else that we didn't discuss during our conversation that you really want to make sure that anybody who is going to watch your film, but also that is going to support the type of work that we do with the immigrant community, just really needs to be cognizant of when being part of this movement or putting their little grain of salt into making this world a better place?
No, I feel like we like to do things with love and intention. And I think you did a great job, Ana María. Gracias por las preguntas. Gracias por tenerme aquí. Gracias a Raíces. Que Dios los bendiga. Que la Pachamama los bendiga. Y ahí vamos, para adelante.
Sí, ay, I love that, Rebeca. Muchas gracias por tus palabras tan bonitas, por ser la persona que eres, for sharing all of that with everybody here who's joining us. Y I know that even we're encouraging even our clients to be able to see your beautiful work because it's good for us to be able to see ourselves in beautiful creative people like you. So I really, really appreciate you so much, Rebecca, for having this conversation with you. To our supporters, thank you so much for joining us in these last couple of minutes. Please check out Rebecca's film. Again, it'll be available for you to watch until Saturday at midnight. Check it out on our website. You will be able to see instructions on how to watch the film. For those of you that have watched it, thank you so much. I have no doubt that you found it as profound as I did. And just to remind you all, and really to thank you, this week we launched our end of the year Fight for Families campaign, that it's in our roots, en nuestras raíces. Many of you have already supported us through Giving Tuesday, and we really, really want to thank you for that. We're so grateful for all of you in supporting our work. You have pushed us past our $100,000 fundraising goal for the day. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, every single dollar, every single generous donation counts. We are so grateful for you. And for every dollar that we receive, up to $400,000 by December 31st, will be matched 100% by an anonymous donor. So anonymous donor, big shout out to you as well. Thank you so much. Y Rebeca, cuídate mucho. Un abrazote. I really appreciate you and so grateful for you to be in this world.
Igualmente, Ana María, cuídate mucho, un abrazote y muchas gracias por tenerme aquí. Gracias a Raíces. Thank you so much to everybody who supports this incredible organization. It's been an honor to speak to all of you today.
Thank you.